This is the new wing I'll be installing, because obviously with it being the I believe 200 TDI, you have the left hand intake, because obviously the 300 TDIs, the TD5, etc., they're all on the actual right hand side, so I could run twin snorkels. This is the colour of my original wing, it just happened to fall off, and lo and behold it's the same colour. Obviously I've got some bolts down here to do. You've got bolts here, there's some at the back. What I plan to do is leave the inner wing intact and just take the outer wing, hopefully. Where is it? You've got these little push things, you need to push the centre part in and the actual clip will come out. So that's easy said and done, because I believe you've got 3 or 4 bolts actually back there that the wing slides off. So yeah, let's crack on. So what I'm doing, I'm sort of taking out the grill before it gets broke, the little bezel and the lights, and then be able to actually get stuff like the bolts now out. All the ones down there, that's where my heater intake is. Get these out. Shouldn't be too long. I'm just hoping I don't have to get the rad out, which I think I've got to. Yeah, I'm getting the little caps out. The arbor is now basically off, apart from one, and we have vehicle archaeology. That come in handy. So yeah, try and see if I can undo the wires, as you can see there, and then it'll basically be wing off time. Don't know if the camera can pick it up. The bolts back there, probably can't. Oh, no, it's too dark. There's bolts back there that I've got to get out. So what I've done is I took the bonnet off to get extra, actually more room, and just the bloody turn torch on. You got little bolts back here. I've got one, missed one actually. I've got to get it off. That top one's absolute pig to get to. That one there. But when these come out, you don't forget there's actually one down here. This actually broke, so I've got to put a new one in. Unfortunate, but you know. So I want to try and leave the inner arch in. Leave this actually in here just to get the outer skin off. And once this is off, take out the little plastic clips and whatnot that's in it, because they'll be handy to keep. And then good to put it on. The reason why done a lot without it being filmed, because my battery died, but it's the way it goes. Before you do a brute force nucleus and just yank it out, there's some bolts back here which I believe are to do with it, but I'm going to get them out, see if they make a difference, because I believe this is ready to come out without breaking anything. That's the wing off. Pig that was. Yeah, remember these bolts. So the right pigs. Obviously I'll clean all that up. As you see. It's actually not rotten. Which for the age, really good. Look at that. Lovely. That's where everyone knows they like to rot right down there. Fucking stuck. When he's on the camera, it looks like it's rot, but it's not. It's just all dirt. That's probably better. Like, you can see there. So that looks like rot. It's not. Yeah, I've got a screwdriver. Obviously give these a little grease up, so when it comes off again, it's not a pig. So I'll clean the area up, clean up the new wing, and reverse what I've done. that's the wing loosely on. Don't look out of place. What I'm going to do is obviously clean up and lubricate the what's it called? The threads. Clean up the bolts, do the same. So if ever I need to get it off in the future, it won't be all seized. And slowly put it back together. Ooh. Temperature's dropping, just slowly putting stuff like all the bolts and that in. That pig of a one down there that I couldn't get to, I just trod on that. The one that's down there, which the camera, there it is, just about to see it. Putting all the bolts in, it should be done. Good thing about this air intake being here, you can actually get to the bolts easier. Obviously still haven't finished, but we're getting there. Slowly getting there. This is obviously the new wing on with the original grille and headlight bezel. Putting the lights back in. I'm trying to sort some of this mess out. Almost forgot to say, when you put the screws like these, there's one there, there's one there, there's four of them, they're the ones that actually get the bulb out, the light out. If you see them ones there, and obviously that one up there, they're your aim adjuster ones, so you obviously don't want to be dicking around with them. But it's in. If it works is another question, but it's in. One thing I do like to do with flatheads, even if I don't like them, is like to put the screw heads this way, so if any water ever got in there, it would trickle out, rather than pull up and help make it rust. Because if you look in anywhere such as like a hospital and you see flathead screws, if you watch them, they should be like this. So when you're cleaning, anything in there would trickle out. When you do this one, remember that's a ground screw, so you've got to make sure that's all cleaned up. Plug the headlight in, it should be done. Good old sealed beam. And that's it actually in. Can't even see it properly. So what I'm doing is I'm basically putting the eyebrow back on. It's actually going on quite well, which would actually surprise me. But what I'm doing is putting the little clips in, whatever they're called, and then pushing the bit in with a flat screwdriver. Hard to actually do like this. I've made it look even like, there we go. Goes in nicely. All the way around on the outside and inside. Should be good. I've got time doing there. Obviously, because I don't have a snorkel this side, I'm going to put a little blanking bit, just for now, temporary purposes only. So what I've done is, using a bit of cardboard as a tracer, just to mock out where it's going to be. I can use this to, which if it doesn't keep falling on the floor, to then put over whatever. And while searching for something that matches what I need to block up this hole for now, I happen to have found just such a thing, the right item to use. Handy when you look for your recycling, or any old recycling actually, you come across just the perfect thing. So, take home boneless bucket will be just perfect. That does look really nice actually. Crunchy goldy pieces of tasty, succulent chicken crispy strips. Dippers and poppets coated in southern fried style coating. That does sound really nice. Whoever had this, lucky bastard. Anyway, so yeah, I want to use this from that, and that'll be it. And that's a pre-mock-up of it. Looking perfect. I'm feeling hungry, so drill and pop with it. And that's that job done, for fat purposes only. Well, to be fair, for something that was done quickly, I might leave it. So that there is the wing job finally done. Mission accomplished.